So with all of these universities waiving off the GRE and the GMAT scores, now it's really important to understand, would you get some edge if you still end up submitting your GRE score to these universities? Would you still get some edge? Would you get some upper hand, that is? Would you have more chances of acceptance in that university, given that your application has a GRE score attached to it and other people are not submitting that GRE score in their applications? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. If you're interested, please continue watching. Now, the first thing I want to tell you about, and this is again very important, whenever you go on to any website of the university that has waived it off, you first off you want to find this exact thing. Will they still accept the GRE scores at all, or are they going to completely ignore it? Okay, if they have mentioned that applicants are still encouraged to submit a GRE score, and this is the exact thing that should be mentioned on their website. If they've mentioned anything else that, for COVID-19 it's waived or something like that, just that, and they've not mentioned exactly this line that applicants are still encouraged to submit a GRE score, the chances are that you are not going to get an upper hand. And let me tell you the reason for that. You see, let's say that you are an applicant who is not submitting the GRE, okay, and another applicant comes in and he says, hey, I have a 340 on the GRE, I want to submit it, and he submits it. Well, the problem over here is that the universities have already mentioned on their websites that they have waived the test scores for fall 2021. And once they have waived the test scores, what does that mean? It means that they don't require it for the applications. It means that it will not carry that weightage. Okay, and this other applicant comes along. Well, it would be unfair to you because the university has already mentioned it that we don't care about your GRE score, we don't need it, even if you have not taken the test, it's okay. And the university has already mentioned it on their webpage, and even after that, if the university is considering your GRE score, that would be wrong, right? Because then they also will partialize, and basically they will actually give more admits to people who have submitted the GRE, and that would be wrong, right? And let's say that maybe there's 1,000 seats at that university and 2,000 people apply, out of which 1,000 people don't submit the GRE, 1,000 submit the GRE. Do you think all 1,000 who submit the GRE will get the admit? No, that's not going to be the case. So you understand this, that when the universities have already mentioned that they're waiving off these scores, and I'm getting this question a lot, that's why I'm making this video right now, they've already mentioned it. They've already told you they don't need the GRE, they will not be considering it, and they've already mentioned it. Unless they actually write this exact phrase that applicants are still encouraged to submit a GRE score, you should not submit the GRE to that university. You can still do it if you have an awesome score and you still believe that it will help you in some university. Go ahead, do it. It's not going to be very costly, probably about $30 per university. But in my opinion, if especially if you're not sure about your GRE score, if you're not confident, or maybe if you have like a 310, 312 and you're wondering whether you should send it when the university has already told you they don't need it, they're waiving it off, I would say let it be. Don't send it to those universities. Send it to the universities that have not waived off the GRE. That means definitely yes, they're going to be considering it, but for the other ones you will not get an upper hand. Okay, hopefully this video helps. Again, this is clarification that I wanted to present to you. This is the information that I've actually researched a lot on, and this is, to the best of my ability, I believe this is the correct point, and you should be able to follow it blindly even. But still, I always recommend do your research if you can. If you have the time, go ahead, do your research. Okay, hopefully that helps. Let me know if I can help you in any other way. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you later.